known. He might be a store owner, a shop owner. He might be the imam of your mosque.
So it's just people that you found in the community which you learned to trust.
Yeah,
or heard had a reputation.
Yes, they need to be altruistic, and they need to be willing to work with Americans, and that's it. And that's very difficult to find. Some AOs don't have one. I have two probably, and some AOs don't have any.
Can you give us an example of one of these? I mean, we're down to like the last 9 minutes, and fortunately, I think we're going to do a number more of these tapings. However, it probably won't be here in Iraq, but back at 29 Palms. So. But in the last 9 minutes, is there something that perhaps you want to cover that you think is important, relevant, that we need to kind of capture here? Because like I said, we're gonna do several more of these in the future, but I want to grab something now if we can.
Yeah.
Well, like for example, is this going to be hard for you to leave?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I was saying with the mayor bit, like you become so responsible for these people. I care more for them than I care about the people in my own hometown. I don't know who's the mayor in my hometown. I don't know who's on the district council or whatever the equivalent is. I don't know who cleans up my streets. I don't even know the guy who picks up the trash can in front of my house by name. And now that I talk about it, I feel really bad that I don't. However, that doesn't alter the facts. I don't know any of those people. I don't really care about them. Here, I care about them. I see them every day. The bad ones I hound every day. The good ones I celebrate with and eat with and enjoy life with every day.
So it's almost like a real community here as opposed to what we have back in the States.
Oh yeah, and that's the interesting thing about Ramadi is that it's a wonderful city. It's a large city with things like a souk and a maybe not world class, but certainly greater than third world class hospital. It has all sorts of assets, but it's still a family town. It's still a tribal town. So if you know one guy, you know his whole family, you know his whole tribe. And if he says you're a good man, you're a good man to all these other guys. You meet a guy out in town, he's like, hey, I'm Joe Schmo, and you're like, sweet, I'm who I am. And he's like, oh, I heard about you. You're a good dude. Like, come on in and have lunch. Like, I don't even know you. And he's like, yeah, but my cousin, like, John Schmo, he told me you were a great guy, and I know my cousin, we've grown up together. It's like, come on into my house, like, you're my cousin now because you're friends with my cousin. That kind of relationship.
So the augmentation team's kind of been taken into the local families around here? Yeah,
absolutely. We were just, my replacement and I were just at a man's house the other day, Abu Qais. We were just at his house the other day, just having lunch. We were on a patrol. We walked by his house. It's like, hey, how's it going? We're like, hey, we're doing good. How's the area? He's like, great. You want to come in for lunch? Like, I'd really like to have you. We're like, yeah, no problem. So we come in, we sit down and eat. The Marines that are with us, they're more than welcome to eat food as well. They're totally integrated into that lifestyle. And we're talking, having a conversation about the soccer championships that Iraq just won, and you know how his cement shop is doing, and developing an airport for Ramadi. Any number of topics you would talk with your neighbor about back in America if he invited you over for dinner. So you're absolutely integrated, and when you work hard, when your give a fuck factor is through the roof, you imprint physically on the area that you're in. There are 10, 15 things where you go through the area and you're like, that was mine. Like, that was mine. I made that better. That puddle used to be there, and now it's not. Like, that school looks good because I made it look good. That park is there because I helped it get there. That street is clean because I made it get clean. That soccer field, there's a game there because I made that soccer field. You physically imprint on the area that you're responsible for. In return, that area imprints itself on your mind. So you feel like you feel a sense of belonging. You belong to that area. You're part of it. You work with it. You know the people. You know how they work. You take on some of their attitudes. You learn their language. You learn their culture, and you integrate. You're one of them, wearing a different uniform, in the ultimate sense.
So much longer you'd be here, you'd be wearing the Sasha and travel dress. And stuff.
Yeah, if you come on Thursday, if you come tomorrow evening for the party, you might see me in some more traditional garb.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you sharing all that with us. I like I said, definitely in the future I want to get a number more of these tapes because you have a lot of good information for us and whatnot. So
no problem.
Thank you again.